The third part of cognitivism is strategies of development. Cognitive development involves the processes by which young children grow and change in their abilities to be effectively engaged in thinking and problem-solving skills. So emphasis is on developing their abilities by engaging in thinking and solving problems. Learning of young children relies on senses and relationship, exploring objects and interactions with adults. All these contribute to cognitive development. So, in terms of the sensory images or sensory input, having the relationship between that and also interpreting and exploring these objects and having the interaction with their adults, which varies person to person and situation to situation. All these components contribute to cognitive development. The cognitive development requires strategies that enhance cognitive skills. Now, for the development of cognition, it is important that strategies should be conducted or implemented whereby cognitive skills should be enhanced. And those skills not only be enhanced but help a child manage and respond to the vast body of information and experiences. So, preparing a child mentally and also in terms of processing the information, that should be relevant in terms of responding and coping up with the vast information which is available around him or her in the form of experiences or in the form of any other interaction with environmental factors. The components within this domain address logic, reasoning skills, memory, working memory, attention, and inhibitory control, as well as the cognitive flexibility. So all these different domains come under cognition or the development of cognitive skills. Now this image basically presents all key areas which address the key components just mentioned. These three areas basically covers broadly everything that has to do with the development of cognitive skills. Now, under this you can see the concept maps assist by identifying pre-existing concept, sequencing, linking new concepts to existing cognitive structures. Then, decision to learn meaningfully also can be indirectly influenced by instructional strategies which should have learning style, integration of new and prior knowledge, assisting working memory by providing scaffold, identifies knowledge gap, organizes knowledge in hierarchical structure, promotes iconic memory which is sensory or short-term, promoting archaic memory which is long-term, and then evaluating strategies that how that input based on all these components can be evaluated, and then short answers help the evaluation process. So meaningful learning basically in order to develop cognitive skills based on these key factors, and these key factors further have other subcategories, overall development of cognitive processes. Robert Gagne, an educational psychologist, introduced 9 levels of learning events. Number 1, gain attention. Number 2, inform of objectives. Number 3, stimulate prior knowledge, recall. Number 4, present stimulus. Number 5, provide learning guideline. Number 6, elicit performance. Number 7, provide feedback. Number 8, assess performance. And number 9, enhance retention and transfer. Now let's see how these learning levels can be implemented. You have first gaining attention, inform learner of objectives, stimulating recall of prior information, presenting information, providing guidance, eliciting performance, provide feedback, assess the performance, and enhance retention and transfer. So how you go about these levels in terms of a particular event. So, hey you. Now this refers to gaining attention. Inform learner of object. Today we are going to go, or today we are going to perform the dance, or today we are going to invite people or something. You need to provide the information about the objective. Stimulate recall of prior information. Yesterday we learned how to drive. So basically you are now stimulating and recalling the prior information, referring to yesterday. That's the past information. Present information. Now this is the demonstration of the experiment. So you are presenting the information. Provide guidance. This is a guide for performing a particular task. Elicit performance. Now you try it. That is how you elicit the performance. Provide feedback. Now based on the performance, you say, okay, you need to improve or you need to do this. Then assessing a performance. We will have a performance test. So testing. And then enhance retention and transfer. This is the 9th level, which says we will now do it on the job, or we will now do it formally, or we will do it finally. So these are the 9 stages or 9 levels which Gagne has proposed. Robert Gagne's 9 levels contribute in great deal in enabling language teachers to specifically design activities tailored to develop the cognitive skills and support cognition. Now these are again the kind of suggested parameters or guidelines for the teachers, that how they can incorporate these 3 levels in terms of designing cognitive activities. That you can present a learner with an introductory activity. But in gaining attention, you can present the learner with the learning objective. You can present the learner with the experience that stimulates the prior knowledge. You can present the learner with the content material. And the examples are, short examples are mentioned here. Provide learner guidance with the help of examples. Present the learner with practice activities. Then present the learner with practice and feedback. Assess the performance, and based on that, assessment can be given in the form of scores or remediation. And then you can present the learner with resources that enhance returner and transfer knowledge. To conclude, strategies that enhance reasoning skills, memory, working memory, attention, and the cognition process are vital for the development of cognitive skills. Gagne's 9-level model is considered highly effective for designing cognitive development processes.